Hey everyone, this video is all about mobility, specifically for your hips, but also for your spine. Help you open up, be more supple in the saddle. So let's get started. First move, you'll just need a yoga mat, or you can even do it on the carpet, on the grass, whatever you'd like. But come to a wide-legged sit on your hands and knees with your toes pointing outward. Now here, come as wide as you can, and then coming down to your forearms, go ahead and sit back into your hips, feeling the stretch in all of your hip area. Try to relax, breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. And now shifting your focus to your right leg, gently press into the floor with your right knee and see if you can lift your right foot off the floor as you gently press into your knee. Rotating the hip just a little. And now go the other way. So press into your foot now and see if you can lift up that right knee, even if it's just a millimeter. It's a really challenging movement. Hold here. And then switch back to pressing in with the knee, lifting that heel, your foot off the floor. And one more time, lift that right knee off the floor. And if you can't lift it, just pretend and push into that right foot. Release that and do it on the other side. I'll show you from the front view. So legs are out wide, sitting back into your hips, toes pointing out. And now with your left foot, bring your left foot up, gently press into the floor with your left knee. And try to relax your neck and shoulders. Keep breathing. And switch. And you may or may not be able to pick up your left knee, but press that foot into the floor. Visualize lifting your left knee off the floor. And if you can, actually do it without shifting the rest of your body. Release that and go back to lifting your foot. And anytime you need to take a break in these holds, go for it. Last time, gently press into the floor with your foot and lift that right knee off the floor. And then release. And grab a yoga block and place it out in front of you, more to the right side. We're gonna start with our right leg for this one. So just sitting on the floor, and see if you can sit on your sits bones so you're not rocked back in your pelvis. You're sitting up. Take the block right in front of you more to the right side and lift your right leg over and over. When you do this, don't rock back. We really want to train and build that hip flexor. So if you need to, you can place your hands behind you, over, over. For 3, over, over. 4, over, over. 5, don't rock back. 6, and 7, 3 more. 8, keep that leg straight. 9, and last one, 10. Now move the block over to your left side, bend that right knee, straighten your left leg, and lift over, over. Again, keeping square. Exhale as you lift. Exhale. Good. And this is 4. If this has become easy for you, you can place your block and go up over it. Taller makes it harder. 6, 7, and also keeping your arms up also makes this harder. 8, 9, and last one, 10. Great job. Place the block over to the side now, preparing for some low lunges. Let's start with the right leg back, left leg forward. As usual, find a neutral pelvis and find where your left knee is directly over your left ankle. And now placing your hands at heart center, hinge forwards, pretend that there's a rod in your spine. Hinge forward, and then exhale. And as you exhale, unfurl your spine open to the right. And you can place your left hand, leave it there on your knee. Feel the stretch. And come back to center and back to low lunge. 2 more on this side. So hinge forward at the hips so you're not allowing your back to arch and round. Back stays nice and long. Gently rest your left hand on your left knee. And then exhale, and as you exhale, feel your core open to the right. And allow your right arm to follow along. You're not ratcheting your arm back. You're twisting from your torso and your arm's just following along. Come back to center and back up into low lunge. Last time. From here, hinge forward. Rest your left arm. Exhale and twist open and look up at your right hand. Great. Release that and switch sides. So now your left leg is out or your right leg is out in front of you. Right leg is back behind you. Hands at heart center. Hinge forward at the hips. Gently rest your right forearm and then twist open to the left. Using that breath and activation of your lower abdominals to twist you. And come back to center and back up. 2 more. Exhale, shift forward, rest your right hand. Inhale. As you exhale now, visualize opening up to the left. Relax your neck and shoulders here. Back to center and up. One more time. Hinge forward. Right hand rests. Exhale, twist open. Hold here. Twist back to center and come up and grab your long resistance band for some rowing. So in this move, we're looking for maximum range with your shoulder blades. So sitting cross-legged, or you can have both legs out, it doesn't really matter, but place your band around your feet in a secure way, and then you're gonna grip your band, holding it like you're rowing a boat, and then as you exhale, pull your elbows straight back and allow your shoulder blades to come together without lifting your ribs. So keep your ribs down. Pull for 1, 2, 3. Go to your end range here. 4, 5. Tuck your chin. Keep that neck nice and long. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Hold and release. Prepare for some crawling. So we've crawled in the past, but this time we're gonna crawl with our knees off of the ground. So come to a nice tabletop position with your hands directly under your shoulders. Your knees are directly under your hips. And then tuck your toes underneath you. Lift your knees off the floor so you're balancing on your toes. And then move your right hand and left knee, or left foot, and then your left hand, right knee. And go back and forth for 20 seconds. You are welcome to crawl all around the room. Crawl forward, crawl backward, but try to keep stable with your spine so you're not just collapsing into the movement. 5 more seconds. And release. Great job. Next move, if your hands need a break, go ahead and roll out your wrists for a few moments. And then come back to your hands and knees. Once again, getting all stacked up here. So don't allow your ribs to collapse to the floor. Keep them lifted. And then keeping your palms down on the floor and your thumbs facing each other, spin your elbow pits, the front part of your arm where it bends, spin them forward, keeping your neck long, your chin tucked just slightly. Visualize a sponge in between your shoulder blades, and you want to squeeze it between your shoulder blades and then back out. When you do this, the rest of your back is not moving. It's just right in between your shoulder blades, collapses down, falls in between your shoulder blades, and back up. And again, down. And widen your shoulder blades. And down. Tuck your chin. Down. Back up. And 2 more. Squeeze the pencil in between your shoulder blades and then widen them across your back. And last time, squeeze that sponge, squeeze it, and widen. And then you're gonna need a couple of items for this move. My personal favorites are just a couple of yoga blocks. And then for your head, you'll need something to rest your head on. So with this move, you can either use resistance bands or you can use cans of green beans. I'm going to be using my balls today because I forgot my weights. So go ahead and lie down on your back. And if you need to place some more under your head so that it is upright more, so that your spine is nice and straight, place something underneath your head. Grab your objects, whether they're cans or weights, or maybe you're using a resistance band. Place them shoulder width apart, and then lower your fists, your hands, down to the floor and go as far as you can without lifting your rib cage. So you don't want your rib cage to be popping up. So keep that spine neutral. And the higher up your objects are, the more stretch you'll get here. And then lift them back up. So go down to the floor or as far as you can, feel the stretch, and then back up and down. That was 4, 5, 6, and it's okay if you don't go all the way to the floor, and 7, 8, try not to lift those ribs up, 9, and last one, don't let your arms come out, keep them shoulder width apart, 10, the last one. Hold here, feel the stretch. See if you can feel your arms getting heavier to the floor. And then lift back up, release that, and still lying on your back, go ahead and grab your resistance band and place it around your right foot, around where your stirrup goes, and your left leg can be bent here, and then pull the strap towards you. So you're pulling your foot towards you. Pretend to squeeze a pencil in between your hip just a little bit here, and then push your heel away from your body. So push your heel up towards the sky. This move will really help you get your heels down. And then pull that hip back towards you, squeeze it. And then press your heel up towards the sky. Pull, squeeze. Last time on this leg, so squeeze it really hard. And then push that heel upward. Release that, switch sides, place your band around the ball of your foot. And again, you can change the intensity of this exercise depending on how hard you pull on the strap and how short it is. So pull the strap towards you and squeeze that hip flexor, and then push your heel up towards the sky and back down. And go up. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Really let those toes come towards your face. Your heel goes up. And squeeze, 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 like you're killing a snake with your hip. And then press upward. Great job. Release that. And last one, while lying down, grab your block and yoga strap. Place the block underneath your pelvis. Your head is still on the floor. Grabbing your strap, place it around the same area that we just did on your right foot, holding on to that leg. You're going to allow that leg to open to the right. So let it open as far as you can, just relaxing. And then from the inner thigh, lift that leg back to center. So we're not just throwing our leg around here. It's very active. And then again, go down to the floor. Maybe see if you can go a little bit further this time. And back up. One more time. Let that leg go outward. Feel the stretch in that hip. And then pull your leg back center and switch sides. Placing the strap around the ball of your left foot, keeping your right foot on the floor. Straighten your left knee all the way and allow that leg to fall outward. And then from the inner thigh, bring it back inward. And 2 more times. So the strap is just there for a little bit of support, so it doesn't just fall to the floor. If you need to, you can use your hands just a little bit so that it doesn't collapse. And then pull that leg back up. And allow your pelvis just to relax during this move. Back down and out. Leg is really, really heavy. Lock that knee. Make sure that your left knee is straight. Don't bend it. And then from your hip, your inner thigh, bring that leg back to center. Place the strap back to the side. And then grab your long resistance band again. Come to your hands and knees And wrap the band around your hands if you need to for better grip. On your hands and knees, get all stacked up. And then taking your right hand, go ahead and twist open to the right for 1, 2. And if you need to, shorten your strap or lengthen it. 3, 4. Keep your hips stable here. 5, 6, 7. Try to relax your neck and shoulders. 8, 9, and one more, 10. Switch sides. Just taking your left hand, twist from the torso, twist open for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Exhale, twist, 10. Go ahead, place this to the side and come to sit on your block. And start by tucking your pelvis, rounding your spine. And then untuck, maybe do some arm squeezes. Just going back and forth with your spine from a C shape to opening it up. Just allowing yourself to relax and do whatever feels good for you and your spine. Now, I invite you to just take 3 breaths with me. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now feel free to rest or do something relaxing for yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.